Hello, welcome back to another reading vlog. If you feel like you just left me here, it's because the last reading vlog was literally right here. I just finished it a second ago. So I'm starting my next reading vlog, and that is where I'm going to try to finish or continue some series. Because a lot of the series I'm in the middle of, I can't really finish. I'd have to binge like 4 books. So I want to just make some progress on them. So I just started Murder at Kensington Palace because I want to get through most of the series by the time the new one comes out. So that's September. So I feel like if I do kind of one a month, maybe double up in one of the months, I'll be good. So I'm like 30 pages into this and I don't have much to say right now. Already liking it. There's already drama and I'm just happy to be back in the world. So I will update you more later on this one. But I'm thinking I'm going to probably read As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson because this is the last one in the series, so I could wrap up a series in this one, which would be great. And I picked this up the other day because I hadn't finished just because I didn't have this one and I knew I would want the whole series. So I picked this up, so now I'm just like dying to read it. And I had only heard good reviews, but then I was watching someone else's video and they said that some people hate the ending, so I'm not really interested in where this goes. And then I think I'm going to have some other options for me. So part of me wants to read The Man Who Died Twice so that I can be like caught up in it so that when the new one comes out, I can read it. But I'm also like just not 100% sure that I feel like reading this right now. And then, oh, I forgot. I do think I want to get to this because it just released yesterday. And so I do want to read this and it's a quick one. So I think this is definitely going to be there. So I feel like it'll be those 3, but I'm going to give some other options for myself. I do also want to continue on with this series, the Verity Kent series. This is Treacherous as the Night. This is the second one. And the 6th one comes out soon, so I kind of want to carry on with that. The other is I could catch up on Finley Donovan because I keep saying I need to and then I don't. And this would be like a fun one. So it would give me like a bunch of different options. So there's that. I feel like I shouldn't pick out more than that to finish. So yeah. So I think I'm in this reading vlog. I'm for sure going to read this one. And I'm for sure going to read this one. I'm between these ones because this one, and this one would accomplish my goal of like finishing a series because this one's next one doesn't come out till next year. This one comes out later in the year, so I would be like caught up. And then this one would actually complete the series, so like I should do this one. But I want to leave myself options. And then this one is just because I have so many to get through and I really love this series. So, you know, I didn't realize they all have like a blue or black element to this. This is very pretty stack. So, yeah, those are my options. And I'm excited to get reading. I've been in just such a good reading mood. I've read 13 books so far in June, and it's got, what, 2 more days left? Is there 31 days in June? I don't know. So I doubt I'll finish one more book, but this is the best reading month I've had by far, and I'm still like feeling that reading momentum, so I'm hoping July is just as good. But yeah, I got stuff to do, and I feel a little all over the place at this moment right now. It's just hitting me. So I'm going to say goodbye, and I will see you in a little bit when I have more updates for you.
I would be up waiting for you if you had to leave. I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea. I just wanna say that I feel that our love is real. Maybe we should hurry up and seal the deal. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love you till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better. take you there. I would give it all away to do it all again. Make our love a story that would never end. Never thought I'd feel so alive, looking in your eyes.
I have such an exciting package that I'm excited to open with you. Maybe let me back this up. Okay, I've been like really looking forward to this. So basically I requested an ARC from Kensington Books, and they kindly said yes, and also let me pick out a couple more, which there was one that was also an anticipated book, so I'm really excited. And it finally came. This is crazy. This is my first ever ARC. It's Murder at the Serpentine Bridge. It's the newest one in the Rexford and Sloan series, so that's why I had to binge it too, because I really want to get to this before it comes out. Oh my gosh. So then, I just returned this, so I should go pick it up because I forgot I requested this. But this is Murder at Beacon Rock, which is that Gilded Newport mystery series that I just said early in the video that I wasn't sure if I was going to read because I didn't need to start more. I guess I do need to start more. So that is really exciting. I think that's like, I don't know what number that is in the series. 6 probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Number 9. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm going to say that a million times because it's true. And then number 6 in the next series is the Verity Kent series, A Certain Darkness. So that's the one I really like, This Side of Murder. I want to pick up Treacherous as the Night soon and then get through those, so this as well, because I believe this one, so this one comes out on August 30th. This one comes out on August 30th. And then this one also comes out on September 27th, which is 2 days before my birthday. So I need to get to the other two first, and then Murder at Serpentine Bridge. And then this one comes out on also August 30th. Here, boys, you can have the box. And I'm really excited for this. It's a Lady Worthing mystery. It is a new release in a historical mystery genre, and it's called Murder in Westminster by Vanessa Riley. So this is set in, I think, Regency time. Yeah, okay. So the author of this is a Black author, and it looks like the main character is going to be either Black or mixed race. It says Abigail's skin color and her mother's notorious past have earned her a certain reputation among the ton, and no amount of wealth or status will eclipse it. So I'm just like really excited to see how this like this different perspective to bring to the historical mystery genre, because I do feel like when you're reading a lot of like Regency and things like that, it's very white, which like a lot of times you're reading from like London or like anywhere in the UK, and like that is predominantly white, but there's also a lot of history that I feel like is left out in those books. And so I'm really excited to read like another perspective, and it just sounds so interesting. So it says, discovering a body on her property presents Lady Abigail Worthing with more than one pressing problem. The victim is Juliet, the wife of her neighbor, Stapleton Henderson. Although Abigail has little connection with the lady in question, she expects to be under suspicion. Abigail's skin color and her mother's notorious past have earned her a certain reputation among the town, and no amount of wealth or status will eclipse it. Abigail can't divulge that she was attending a secret pro-abolition meeting at the time of the murder. To her surprise, Henderson offers her an alibi. Though he and Juliet were long estranged and she had a string of lovers, he feels a certain loyalty to his late wife. Perhaps together he and Abigail can learn the truth. So, I'm very intrigued, and it is 317 pages. So I hope to get to this soon because it comes out on the 30th. So, yeah, and I'm hoping I really love it because it's the first in a series, so I could be reading them as they come out. So, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. This has got so many good Books. Obviously, super excited about Murder at Serpentine Bridge. This is the one I requested originally, and then I'm so excited to see. I didn't even know that Annalee Hebert was coming out with another book, but I'm really glad. I had read Verity Cat. Like, I literally read it like a day or two before, so I was like, oh my gosh, yes. So now I need to read the rest of those because I really do love it. And then I feel like right now Kensington hasn't really let me down in terms of historical mysteries. So I'm really hoping this is a new series I love, and I hope the same for this one. So yeah, I'm so excited. I think I've said that a million times, but like, this is crazy. Like, when I was in high school, I was reading all the time, and I would talk to my mom, and we would just talk about how it would be amazing if for my job I could just read books for people, because I love reading books, and I was just like, that would be like the dream, to just read books for free. And now I have 4 books in my hand that have been kindly gifted to me by Kensington. It's a very surreal moment. I feel like I'm not even soaking it in right now. I feel like it'll hit me later. But yeah, so thank you so much to, it's technically Penguin Random House, but it's the Kensington press portion. And yeah, thank you so much. I'm so excited to get to these. Now I guess I need to fly through this one so I can get to them. I have got some chamomile tea here. I don't know why, but like every day for like the past week around like 2 or 3 p.m. I've just been getting so nauseous, and it's like lasted like for most of the night, and today's like the worst it's been. Like, I can't do anything but lay down because I'm so nauseous. But I've got my 2 beans here. Oh, one is about to start attacking his brother. He always starts with licking him to pretend like he's not gonna do anything. Yeah. I don't know if you could see any of that. But, so I'm just gonna lay down with my tea, and hopefully chamomile tea helps. I saw it helps with nausea, and I know I drink it sometimes at night to help me like settle down. So hopefully that helps, and I can also take a nap if I get sleepy. Yeah, because I'm like, I'm gonna try to read, but I don't even know if I can like read. It's just so bad. I feel it like right here. So I'm gonna get through this update really quickly. So I'm on page like 75, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I feel like this book we're gonna get a lot more of Charlotte Sloane's background, because the murder that happens involves someone she knows. Are you being mean to your brother? Yeah, so there's that, and I think it's just going to reveal a lot more of her backstory, because she's kind of been aloof for the first 2 books. You don't really know who she was before she married her deceased husband. Her husband passed away before the first book, and the first book kind of deals with some stuff with him. And so you just don't know that much about her. And some stuff was revealed at the end of the second book that is now kind of coming to fruition in this one. I'm really enjoying it. I'm still ship Rexford and Charlotte. I just hope that they get together, but I'm enjoying like the slow burn aspect of it. And yeah, I am excited to keep reading. I'm really enjoying this. So I will check back in when I have more updates, though I probably will maybe check in way later, like maybe when I finish the book, because I feel like it's hard to talk about like the 3rd book in a series without like spoilers. So I don't know how many check-ins I'll do for this one, but yeah, I'm enjoying it.
I just wanna love you till the day I die. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love you till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better.
Hello, it's been quite a few days. I put in some clips just before this of the things I've been up to, but I went out and we did putt-putt golf with our friend, and we played some video games and stuff after. I also had a really exciting like business call, and what else have I done? I went to my parents and got some because I'm keeping my plants there, since our building had like sprayed chemicals all over, so we had to move them. So I just moved them to my parents, and they've been doing really well there. So I did some harvesting of that and drying of leaves of herbs and stuff like that. And then today is Sunday, and I finished Murder at Kensington Palace, and Noah's at work for a little bit, and so I'm like gonna just busy myself until he gets back around 3:30, 4 o'clock. I have not recorded for a while. I just have like not had any motivation to vlog this week, and I don't really have a lot to say because this is a third book, so I like can't really dive into plot too much and things like that. So I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna update when I have finished the book, and I finished it this morning. I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars, just like all the other ones. I've read the first 2. This is the third one. Yeah, it's just a really good time. This one we definitely get a lot more insight into Charlotte. A lot of her life backstory is revealed and also changed. The future of her life is changed in this one a lot. Also, the romance building a lot more in this one, which I'm all about because I love that slow burn, but I also am like, I just like love Rexford and Charlotte together. And yeah, I thought the mystery was interesting in this one, and I just really like all the science it deals with. It's just like each one has a different like reasoning for murder, but it's all based in like a science reason. So like the first one had to do with chemistry, the second one had to do with a patent, like an invention, and then this one had to do with kind of like medical science. And yeah, so it was really interesting. I really, really enjoyed it. I think there's something about this world that I just love coming back to, the characters and the way that they're like found family, as I've discussed in a previous reading blog of how I really love that trope, and it's really present in here. And I really like Charlotte as kind of like a mother to these 2 boys who were orphans, and she's taken them in, and they've really become like her sons, and Rexford in a lot of ways has become that like father figure to them. And I love it. I think it's really good. I would recommend this as a historical mystery series if you are into historical mysteries or looking for something to get into. I really like this one personally, and I think it adds a little something that to me that I really like because I don't as much like going into balls and having all those kind of like where you're unraveling the mystery at all these social events. This is much more like a almost true detective story where you're going and questioning people, and a lot of the story takes place outside of these like upper class, soirees. I would recommend this series. I really like it. I like the science and the logic and explanation behind things. So I'm happy I finished that. So now I have only 2 more books left in the series that are out, and then I have the arc that I'm going to read. So I have 3 books left till I'm like caught up in this series. And I think I want to start reading Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Shauna Maguire. I picked this up from the library. I read the first one in the last reading vlog I posted. And I think that although this is like an 8-book series and I'm only on the 2nd book, so it's not really making a ton of progress in the series, I think I need a like break from historical mystery type elements, because I think if I were to read like Harlem Sunset right after this, even though it's a different time period, I just feel like that subject is a little too similar, that I want this like fantasy kind of story to break up those. So I'm going to read this one, and it is only 187 pages, and I don't know what this is about at all. In the last one, we followed Nancy as she goes to this boarding school, and we're introduced to this boarding school for children who have gone through magical portals and come back, and we learned a lot more about the school. There was a mystery in it, and we got to meet a lot of characters. So I don't know who we're following this one, and I don't know if we're mostly in the like boarding school situation or if we're going to be through a portal, but I am excited to get to this, and I just can't wait to be back in this world because the last one was 5 stars for me, so I'm hoping this is another 5-star read.
There's a love like this is rare, and I wanna take you there. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. rare, and I wanna take you there.
So it's Monday, and I, as you saw, went and yeah, but I'm gonna record this clip really quickly. We went to my parents and just hung out by the pool and read. I actually read, I think I only got to page 50 last night, and then I read the whole thing at the pool, and I really like this. I think I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. I feel like there was some things that I liked from the first one a little bit more, because I think I just enjoy like the different perspectives of different worlds, but it was cool to like actually see one of these worlds. So this is following Jack and Jill in their story of how they got into their world and everything leading up to them leaving their world. And I thought that was really interesting. I think it gave a lot of backstory into their characters that you only got kind of a glimpse of their motivations in the first one, because you were following Nancy's perspective in the first one. And I really, really enjoyed this. I'm like really loving this series, and I thought that their world was pretty interesting to read about. And yeah, it wasn't very action-packed. I don't want to say too much about their story, but I feel like Shauna McGuire really played with expectations of people, especially like twins, and having expectations put on them, and then in turn, because of those expectations, like wanting to rebel against that. And if they didn't have such strict parents putting them in these very strict boxes, would they have turned out the same people that they did? And would they have ever found this door and things like that? And I thought that that was a really cool exploration. And also like the way their parents just are so strict with them, like how it built a rift between the two of them. And so yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I loved that you got more insight into their character. I am very happy to have read that. So that's 2 books down. And I think I'm going to pick up As Good as Dead by Hallie Jackson so that I can actually finish a series, because this video is to help me progress in series, and I feel like I can finish one. So I'm going to read this, hopefully finish it. It's about 450 pages or something, just over 400 pages. Yeah, 450. And I'm hoping to fly through it and just finish out this. I'm really like excited to see how this ends, because I've heard some people hate it, some people love it. So I'm just interested to see which camp I fall in. Sorry if you hear a noise. There's someone doing like work on their apartment. I think there's like they're doing something over there. Anyway, I just got to page 200 in As Good as Dead, and oh my gosh, for one, this is a lot like darker than, well, I feel like they all kind of ramped up. I feel like the first one was dark, but then the second one was even darker, and this one is really like dark. And Pip is going through a lot of stuff. I feel like she's had a lot of change throughout the books, and in this one she's just dealing with a lot, and there's a lot of like tension throughout this book, and I feel like the writing, it just makes me feel that tension like in my chest so much. So it's very intense, and I think it's fitting for like the final book and the subject matter of this one. It's just getting intense, and the page 200 like ish, there's been a twist that I like didn't think was gonna happen like right now. So I'm like, what the heck is gonna happen the last 200 pages? There could be a lot of red herrings, but it's also really interesting because you're seeing like how a lot of things that were in the other 2 books like connect back to this final book, and it's really interesting. And I find this journey that Pip has gone on just like very well thought out and well done, and I'm really enjoying it. So I hope to finish it today, because I think like at this point I just don't know if I'll be able to put it down. But I wanted to give an update because I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So far it's a 5-star for me, but I know that some people have said that the ending was not their favorite, that she goes somewhere with this book that some people hate it or love it. So I'm interested to see what camp I'm in. I'm feeling a lot of things right now. This is much more thriller-y in a way. Like it's very high stakes in this one too. And while Pip's also dealing with like a lot of mental things that she has to go through, so that's like affecting the story. So I will check back in when I'm finished and let you know my final thoughts. But right now it's like, holy crap. I don't know what to think. Loving it, but interested to see what happens. Okay, I literally just finished this like a minute ago, and I have no words. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. It went there. It really went there. I feel like I have to give it 5 stars. Like, it was just intense the whole time, and she really didn't hold back. I see what people mean about loving or hating the ending. I'm not immediately getting, I hate it, but I don't know if I love it. It was something. I feel like I should have more things to say. I don't know. Maybe I have to come back when I've collected my thoughts more, but this was a ride. I'm really glad I finished the series. I don't know, I think it was like a really good way to wrap it up in a lot of ways, because I think this one had to be darker than the last two. I feel like to just have everything be so light and fluffy when she's a high schooler, almost in college, solving crimes, you need that darkness to it, and you needed her to like go through a lot in this book. But man, that second half. Yeah, I think I have to give 5 stars. I don't know how to even describe this, but if you want to go on like a ride for the whole series and you haven't tried this series, I would check it out. It was a really good YA series. Like, I am like very impressed with what Holly Jackson did. I think it kind of needed to go there in a lot of ways. I think I'm actually going to end the vlog here, I think, because I just feel like, one, following up with any other book, like this reading vlog's gone so well. I've loved like every book I read for this, the 3 books I read. I read The Murder at Kensington Place, which I gave 4 stars. I read the second book, Down Among the Sticks and Bones, from the Wayward Children series. I gave that 5 stars. And then this, I think I'm going to have to give 5 stars. So, really good reading vlog. So I feel like I should just leave it there. I feel a lot of things right now that I just don't even know how to describe. So, I will see you next time. Let me know if you've read the ending to that. No spoilers, but just let me know if you liked the ending or hated the ending, because I would love to know your thoughts. But I will see you next time.